Duke Blue Devils and the North Carolina Tar Heels, they are one of the greatest rivalries in sports. And Saturday's game did not disappoint. Cameron Boozer versus Caleb Wilson did not disappoint. What a way for this game to end. This was the reverse of Austin Rivers from years ago. Seth Trimble, he will forever be loved and admired by North Carolina. And after hitting that game-winning three-point shot, this cemented his legacy in Tar Heels Nation forever. What a game, what a comeback. This is the largest comeback victory against Duke in it's been a while, but they were trailing by 13. And Duke got off to a strong start. They led as many as 13 in this game. Cameron Boozer, he was strong, he was tenacious. North Carolina did a good job defending him, but at the same time, he got his. He recorded his 12th double-double of the season. Henry Vassar, who went scoreless in the first half, he came alive in the second half, and he made a big three-pointer late, less than 2 minutes ago. In the second half, he had his 13th double-double. Caleb Wilson, he got things going in the first half. He was making some contested shots, but he was also doing some great, excellent footwork. He played great defense. He posted another 20-point game performance. I mean, this game was a little bit of everything. Derek Dixon, who made his sixth start for the Tar Heels, he made a great pass to Seth Trimble to hit the game-winning shot. It was an amazing game. Wow, what a way to end it. As a Tar Heels fan, I am super happy that they won. I've always respected Duke's program, their history, and I'm not one of these like, ugh, Duke. No, yes, they're rivals, but I respect the opponent. I respect everything that they stand for, their history. I mean, Duke and North Carolina, doesn't matter what record they have, that's all out the window when these two teams face. Both teams could be struggling, and it will still be an exciting fight because of the history. In my opinion, this is on my list of one of the top 5 greatest sports rivalries. I have Duke versus North Carolina, Yankees versus Red Sox, Lakers versus Celtics, Michigan versus Ohio State in college football, and last but not least, and this one may be funny to a lot of you, but I'll say Vince McMahon versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Those are the 5 greatest rivalries in sports ever. If you guys want to mention the Red Wings and the Avalanche from 1996 through 2002, I don't blame you guys, but I'm talking about long-standing history. So, but great game, great game. It was nice to see Coach Roy Williams in the stands. It was nice to see everybody running to the court when Seth Trimble hit that jump shot, but they had to go back because there were 4 seconds left on the shot clock. So everybody had to go back to their seats to then run back out. But that game lived up to the hype. It has been a wild week in the NBA in terms of trades. One of the craziest trades is Anthony Davis to the Washington Wizards. I just hope that, well, I won't say that I hope, but it will be interesting to see next year how it will work out between Anthony Davis and Trae Young. They're both part of the Washington Wizards team now. And they also have young pieces like Trey Johnson and other young rising players in the Wizards team, despite the record, but there's some young talent there that are being developed. And there's a possibility that they might land in the top 5 of the NBA draft this year. So let's see what happens. But Washington Wizards is one of those teams that I'm sure that many people are rooting for them to have future success. And hey, when you have established players like Trae Young and Anthony Davis, the way the Wizards are thinking, they're trying to win now. Not this season, but for next season. They're going to go all in for these 2 players for next season. So it's going to be an interesting offseason for the Wizards, and I'm definitely looking forward to see what they're going to bring to the table next year. So a fully Washington Wizards team, let's see what happens. The other trade was James Harden to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Darius Garland. Darius Garland, he has battled through injuries, and hopefully he can bounce back and perform with the Clippers alongside with Kawhi Leonard, who has returned to All-Star mode. He'll be making his return to the All-Star game. As for James Harden, will he make the Cavaliers better? We shall see. But it doesn't really matter what happens in the regular season. It happens what matters in the postseason, because that's what it matters. So you have him and Donovan Mitchell. We have to see how that will work out. James Harden, he is one of the best facilitators this season. He's averaging 8 assists a game, which is third in the NBA. This version of James Harden, in terms of facilitator, I like it. That's something that was missing when he was in his prime with the Houston Rockets. So it will be an interesting dynamic between him and Donovan Mitchell, how that work out. I think that in the regular season it will work out, but again, it's the playoffs. That's where it matters the most. Well, guys, that does it for this episode of Sports News Flash at 12. Oh, yes, shout out to St. John's. They defeated UConn on Friday night. That was another sensational game. So I root for St. John's and North Carolina in college basketball, so it has been a beautiful weekend for me, I should say. So have a great Sunday, everyone. Be safe, and may God bless each and every one of you. Take care.